Previously on the Death Saving Bros podcast. So as you approach the battlefield, with Principium at your back, you see a massive figure, all in shadow and dark flame. And standing next to this dark figure is the dreaded Jet like the plane. Ogberg puts his horse forward and goes, I am going forward to parley.
I ride ahead of the group like I'm looking like I'm in charge.
What happened, Jet?
Like the plane?
Bloodshed's not necessary for everyone, and if you can just let us do our thing.
Bloodshed is necessary.
Unless you're willing to hand over the Diadem Exorius, I don't believe that there is much else to be said here.
That belongs to our Lord and Savior Sargon here.
You can see a flash of green light as Zawadski holds up the Diadem Exorius, places it on his head. Now, behind the blue-green energy, you can see denizens of demons stretching out into nothingness.
I want to just cast greater invisibility on myself. Just be, running from demon to demon, plugging an arrow in one and stabbing another one in the cankle. And
I'm going to, jump up on the back of my warbear like a Dothraki, mowing down guys.
Brixius, Ambionitis, can you give me a boost? I'm looking for an assist to heave me towards the heads of the enemy line so I can start doing some shit.
So I'm going to beat the fuck out of Jet multiple times.
I'm going to run up and kneecap this fucker.
I would like to use one of my legendary actions to...
Excuse me?
Oh, shit.
Heal myself for double the amount of damage inflicted.
What? Damn.
That's some bullshit.
Damn.
Zawadski is going to ride up next to Jet, pulling Jet up onto the horse. Suddenly, a giant winged creature with a tattoo on its hip.
There.
Son of a bitch.
And Ambionitis, you have just seen Forlyryz land in front of Prothean.
And much like Master Hand, it's going to try to do a contesting check.
That's within smiting range.
Welcome to another episode of the Death Saving Bros podcast. I am your host and dungeon master, Paul Camper. With me today, I have Brad Renfro. Matt Smith.
Accio bomb.
Brad Richards.
Hey, Paul. What's the pirate's favorite part of the news?
I don't know this one.
The current events.
Got me. Ben Renfro.
Hold on, he's Googling it real quick.
I was not ready. If you have to Google it, it doesn't count. Eric Nemeth.
I actually got a story time for everyone. You know how I have a bucket of candy sitting at my house?
No.
Well, I have a bucket of candy because I'm fat. Well, I was not paying attention the other night, and it was sitting right next to my bucket of Viagra. So I had a couple handfuls of Viagra, and let's just say my dick went, oh.
Oh.
And we have returning guests, Tyler Vidito.
Hey, what do you call a happy wizard that makes eyeglasses? Optimistic.
Yes. And Gene L. Jackson.
I didn't have anything prepared, and I also didn't Google this. Why don't pirates go to strip clubs? Because they already have all the booty.
Mandatory.
I actually have a returning pirate joke that I used to say. How much did the pirate pay for his piercings? A buccaneer.
Oh my god. Nice.
Die alone.
There was a pirate with a hook, a peg leg, and an eye patch. Someone asked him, how'd you get all those wounds? He says, well, the peg leg was shot off by a cannonball, and the hook I lost in a sword fight, and the eye patch, a seagull pooped in my eye. And they said, a seagull pooped in your eye. That doesn't seem that bad. And he said, it was the first day with the hook.
Oh.
That was literally the joke I was thinking about to say.
NTY.
Nice.
Well, you know what else is a hook?
Fuck you.
This segue into our Dungeons and Dragons
Fuck
5th
you.
edition actual play podcast.
God damn it.
I'm going to hang myself from a hook from
Paul, you can walk the plank for that one. Ha, die at the bottom of the ocean.
No, Paul can't walk. Paul, you can walk my Viagra-soaked dick for that one. Oh.
I'm going to shove you into Davy Jones' locker, nerd.
That transition left me half-mast. I'm sorry.
Well played. Well played.
Hey, I still got half mast. Woohoo!
Yeah, how far can that get you?
Oh. An inch.
halfway.
So we are, as I said, a 5th edition actual play Dungeons and Dragons podcast, and we are in the middle of our grand battle for the fate of the realm of Ralvaria. Our adventurers have gathered together all of their allies from across their travels, and they are now in the midst of a battle against Forlyryz. They have just been confronted by the demon that the Hammerbottom brothers have been seeking from day one, and now he is there on the battlefield, standing in front of Prothean and Chadley. Chadley is one of the allies, played by Tyler, and is a tiny halfling wizard. And then, after Prothean and Chadley have both faced off against Forlyryz, then... Oh, actually, Abe and Gooch had come over as well, hadn't they?
Yeah, I shot him in the face at least once.
Then Abe and Gooch had both come over to assist against Forlyryz, and just before we ended the last episode, Ambionitis was faced with a dilemma. He saw his Warhammer that had been with him since, I don't know, episode 30. No, even farther back, since the fighting rings in Ryford. And he saw it riding away on a horse being held by Zawadski with the traitor Jet on the back of the horse. He saw that going one direction, and he saw his friends in peril at the hands of Forlyryz in the other direction. And it is his turn. He must make a decision where he's going to go next.
I mean, in peril's a bit of a strong word. How do you know we can't just kick his ass?
I'm gonna make 4-wheeler my bits. He's gonna call me daddy.
Oh.
Currently getting fingered right now.
I'm sorry, just for clarification, were we in the skill challenge portion or the combat portion of the turn order?
Oh, that would be helpful. So for anybody that may have forgotten, last episode, during the battle, whenever our adventurers were facing off against the mass hordes of demons and enemies, they had to go through a skill challenge. And when they successfully completed X number of skill challenges, then we progressed to a quote-unquote boss battle. So Forlyryz is the next boss, and we are now in regular combat.
Right on. So, this is my internal struggle going on. This is how my brain is operating. I see my friend in peril, apparently. So I'm going to make the conscious decision to assist them, and I'll get my hammer at a later occasion. So, I would like to charge into the area and assault Forlyryz.
All right, you run on over there. You are near enough that you can make it this turn. And how exactly do you intend to assault this demon that had stolen away your parents?
I am still raging, correct?
Yes, you are.
Okay, cool. I would like to run and take a nice level swing into his, I want to go for sternum. We'll go for sternum for the first hit. We'll see if that lands.
And since Forlyryz is larger than you are, you're going to come running in, leaping into the air, wielding your Warhammer, your replacement Warhammer, putting your rage behind it, and what do you roll?
A natural 19, so 28.
That will hit.
Right, 19 plus 9, 28. Yeah.
That's correct.
Okay, I can do math. Okay, cool. So, jump, hit him in the sternum. I come down, I want to sweep the back of his kneecap. I like kneecaps.
See a freckle alignment in the shape of a door.
23.
23 will also hit. See, the reason why he likes to go after kneecaps is because it's the opposite of a door. It doesn't swing open.
No,
it's just
that
my
attitude.
favorite part of the body. It's just my favorite part of the body. Is the back of the knee. The easiest place to penetrate. No, just me.
I gotta write that down.
Write that down.
I've been doing this wrong all the time.
And I just have a +1 Warhammer, right?
Correct.
19 for one, and then 16 for the other.
All right, so that's a total of 35 damage that you deal to Forlyryz, this dread demon from your past. And then...
Hold on, motherfucker.
Okay.
Hold on, motherfucker.
I have my ancestral warrior thing. So I enter rage. While raging, first attack becomes until start of next turn. Target has disadvantage on any attack roll. Creature, what the fuck is that? It just says sucks. SUCCS. I'm guessing that means succeeds. Attack now has resistance.
Yes, so what you're referring to is your ancestral protectors, which appear when you rage, and while raging, the first creature you hit with an attack on your turn becomes the target of those warriors, which hinder its attacks, and as you said, that target has disadvantage on any attack roll that isn't against you.
Correct.
And when a target hits a creature other than you with an attack, that creature has resistance to the damage of the target's attacks.
That's what I said.
You said it flawlessly.
He's gonna start to rage and then give Brixius a good old, good game pat on the bottom, therefore declaring him the target of the Ancestral Guardians.
Forlyryz certainly does not like the fact that you all have ganged up on him, and the Bixby's hand or the arcane hand that Chadley has used to grapple Forlyryz is not lightening his mood at all. So, what Forlyryz is going to do is take a legendary action and teleport 60 feet into the sky.
Just straight up into the sky.
Can you do that while being grappled?
I did it when I was grappled by the False Hydra, so I'm gonna take a ganger and say yes. Maybe.
Yes.
I mean, is he casting a spell?
It is a legendary action.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Yeah. So, in that case, the creature could still get away. And, again, it's just grappled, so even if somebody is grappled, they can still make attacks or cast spells. They just are... the speed becomes 0. So, yeah, Forlyryz is now 60 feet up in the air. And then that is going to bring us to Dalvia's turn. Dalvia is going to go ahead and... oh man, she's got so many spells. Which one does she want to use?
Wizards, am I right?
She's going to cast Fireball.
A big brain right there, the biggest brain.
She's going to cast Fireball. We'll do it at a 3rd level. Or no, at a 4th level. Sorry. She's going to cast it at a 4th level up at Forlyryz. Since Forlyryz is up in the sky, it will be far enough away that it won't hurt anybody on the ground, any of the allies.
Unless she misses and it falls down and hits all of us.
That's true.
Just nukes us.
Just pulls out Uno reverse card. Mirror shield it.
Mirror shield. Ooh.
Mirror Force.
Yeah, Mirror Force was what I was thinking
You've
of.
activated my trap card.
Nice.
Mirror Force.
Magical cylinder. Fuck.
So, Forlyryz does not have dexterity saving throw bonuses, and also has a minus 1d4 to its saving throws from last episode when Chadley cast Mind Spike. So,
Liver, that's my bad.
Forlyryz is going to fail the saving throw on the fireball,
Hey.
Nice.
and is going to take,
DM buffing his own character.
oh geez, 8d6 plus another d6, so 9d6 damage.
96 damage. Wow, that's more than the possible max damage. I like this girl.
It's going to be a total of 35 damage, and then...
Government always takes out too much in the taxes, I swear.
Ooh, but it's fire damage, which Forlyryz is actually immune to. So
Heals him.
Damn it, Dalvia. Thought you were supposed to be fucking smart.
Yeah, can I cast message at
You
That is
idiot.
a demon. Did you just fireball the demon?
It's the heat of battle. I just went with the first thing that came to mind. I'm sorry.
Why did you even prepare fireball today?
That's a good question, actually.
You idiot.
I mean, I was excited for you. I honestly was going to ready to cast my own fireball. Thank you for doing that before I did.
You're welcome, I guess. That brings us to Jet's turn. Jet, you are riding away from Forlyryz and the group. You are on the back of a horse, riding behind Zawadzki, and you have just been handed a greater health potion by your new ally. Zawadzki is in front on the horse, and he has made sure to take the Diadem Exorius and put it on his head. And he's saying,
We need to make sure that the portal stays open for as long as it takes to finish our battle and allow Sorganis to assume his true form. Once that happens, the planes will merge, and the Diadem Exorius will be no longer necessary.
Okay.
Are you going to take the health potion after getting your ass kicked by your former friends?
Well, you see, when I took my legendary action to heal myself, I don't really need it, but...
Very well. Hold on to it. And hold on to me, because here we go back into the battle. Maybe hit that purified scum on the way.
Oh, I'll hold on to you. Don't you worry. Real close. I'll make you feel safe.
so are you going to hit anything on as you're going by, Jet?
Well, I mean, I guess while we're trying to, while I'm following Zawadzki is where we're doing. I guess if we're passing people, I'll be, just having my quarterstaff out. You said we're on horseback, so I'll just be taking, polo swings at people.
Like their mailboxes.
Just, like their mailboxes. Maybe change my quarterstaff into, a baseball bat.
Perfect. All right, Brixius, you have just seen Ambionitis run over to help fight Forlyryz. Before, you and he were facing off against each other, and there was a clear line in the midst of all of this chaos. It is your turn.
Couple technical questions. Would I know if Siren's axe would paralyze, Forlyryz to make him no longer able to fly? So he would come back down?
I think Abe would, since he knows everything about demons.
Yeah, Abe. Would that happen?
Abe is...
I can't hear you from over here. Speak up.
I cast message to Abe. Well, I don't want to actually do that because that's going to ruin my fucking actions. But I guess, even outside of show, because I'm trying to think of, the flavor of my move for kind of planning things out for, I don't know, just, painting the picture and everything like that. Is that something that would happen or no? Or would you want me to try it to see if it happens?
I'm not just going to tell you whether or not it's going to work. At this point, if you as your character as a player don't know whether or not it's going to work, then I'm not going to give it to you.
All right. So the four-wheeler is still 60 feet above?
That's correct.
All right. Now,
I'm going to say, since you're actually a ways away from where everybody else is fighting, it's more 80 feet for you if we're taking the hypotenuse.
Okay. If you say so. I'd like to move, almost directly underneath the flying four-wheeler. But not, I guess not immediately underneath, in case my first move of throwing Siren's axe into him does paralyze him and he comes plummeting out of the sky. I'd like for him to not land on me.
I feel like you'd be able to move.
Well, I'd
Can
like
I
to...
ask a question to the DM?
Sure.
Would my now empty hand be technically 60 feet below him at this point?
Correct.
Okay.
Can your hand raise me up? Is it strong?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
So wait.
Yeah.
At an actual move base, can I just sit on this hand?
that's metagaming, but you saw what the hand can do, so...
Right,
I'm okay with you guys talking as characters. That's definitely happening.
With turnover and everything, like turn order and everything, if I wanted to get on the hand, would you allow for it to be able to move me this turn for attack purposes, or would you say no because it's not Chadley's turn?
What you would have to do is you would have to take your turn to ready an action to do X attack once the hand moves you up.
Okay.
I mean, I imagine this is just me. Like, the hand was basically looks like it's doing the whole, the joke where you hold your, near your crotch or something like that. Completely empty. I think you could probably climb on top of it if you wanted to.
Like, sit in it like a tire swing, kinda.
Good.
Yes.
Actually. Good.
Just don't get knocked off.
Just have it hold your mage hand and just whip it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Whip it real good. Let's push it real good.
Okay, hold on.
Oops.
Hold on. I gotta think from a technical. Gotta plan this out because there was gonna be, because my guy, once I attack, I can actually attack 3 times. So I guess I could plan all of that out. Yeah. Okay. I think I know what I want to do. So do I have to, when I ready an action for an attack, do I have to describe the type of attack, or could I just ready an action for an attack and then do it, and when we get to it, could I then explain it?
You have to have a specific trigger and a specific action that you are going to do
Okay.
when that trigger occurs.
Chadley,
Yes.
I need your help with something, little buddy.
You're not gonna spear me again right here.
I was thinking more donkey kick, but I'm gonna back pocket that one for next time. Actually, what I need from you is I'm gonna climb inside your hole here. Whoa, hold on. Let's reel
Excuse
it
me.
back. I'm gonna reel this one back real quick, okay?
I didn't think we were like this.
I need your hand. I need your hand on me, essentially. Hold on, let me. Oh, I'm butchering
Chadley
this
puts
one.
a hand on your kneecap. I'm always there for you, friend.
You get what I'm saying, right?
No.
Chadley.
I don't know what else I can offer.
He says, I get what you're saying, buddy. Starts unbuttoning his shirt.
Somebody get me a stool over here. I need a stool.
All right, maybe I'm not being clear enough with you, Chadley. I'm going to climb through your hole and sit in it. The one of the floating hand. And when you have the opportunity, I'm going to need you to raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Brokeback style. I get it.
Okay. And once that happens, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly up right above the flying fucking demon above us so that I can do a series of moves, including I'm going to... Hold on, I got to think of the right order here. Let me think. Because there's 3 moves. Okay.
Well, just so you know, if you ready an action, you only get 1 action.
You ready an action.
Exactly.
But if he
Yes.
has 3 attacks for 1 action, can he still do 3 attacks? Because that's 1 action.
No.
What? When I can
You
use an
take the
action as an
attack
attack. Yeah, I take the attack action and I get 2 extra attacks. So I would have 3 attacks.
A lot of conflict between reading an attack and basically opportunity attacks, because some people thought that they can also hit all 3, but
Yeah, so per Jeremy Crawford, the guy in charge of D&D, the ready action lets you ready any action that you can take, including attack, but extra attack is on your turn when you take the attack action. So you get 1 attack.
Well, Jeremy Crawford sounds like a piece of shit.
Yeah, what does he even know anyways?
Jesus.
That's the beauty of running our own fucking show, is we can do whatever the hell we want.
Homebrew.
You just want to
Cool,
ruin
buddy.
I mean,
all of my fun.
fighters don't get much. Like, you can't give this to them.
Yeah, literally that's all I could ever do is just hit things.
And hit things more.
And when I level up, it's just like, yeah, you could hit things in extra time.
You're like the District 13.
Oh my goodness. Boo. Well, I guess I'm just going to ride the hand up and ready an attack action. And I guess I'm just going to try Siren's axe so that I can go above said demon and drop the axe into him and hopefully paralyze him and plummet to the ground with him. And then I guess on my next turn, I'll be able to do all the cool stuff that I had planned that I've been thinking about for the last 10 minutes in silence because I had 3 really cool attacks and maneuvers set up, and you're ruining it all.
Damn it, Paul.
But that is what I'm going to do, Chadley. And I just,
All right, everybody aboard the pain train.
All right. I jump on Chadley's pain train. Wait, hold on.
And as you do that, Hexor is going to shoot his hand forward, and you're going to see 6 bright blue darts of energy shoot out of his hand, streak towards Forlyryz up in the sky, and
kills him.
Well, who knows? We'll see. But he casts Magic Missile at 3rd level, so that's 3 magical darts plus 3 more for the 3 spell slots, or the 3 levels of spell slots, dealing 26 total damage to Forlyryz.
Oh, roll some real dice, Paul.
In all honesty, he doesn't have very many good spells for high in the air.
He's got a bad leg.
He's got a lot of fireball.
Oh no.
You morons.
Ben, you should have readied action with Hexor so he could have, like, earth-bended you just into the air.
Well, what I should have done is, since I wouldn't have been able to do everything I wanted to do in the air regardless, I should have just threw the damn axe. Because it's probably in throwing range.
All right, Forlyryz is up next. Forlyryz is going to...
He lands.
Well, first what he is going to do...
I'll quit.
...is he is going to call down, as he is flying above you, he is going to call down to all of you and say,
You puny mortals, it is time you learn your place.
And he's going to put his hands back, point down at you, as away from the cavalry that has been flying in from last turn, they're going to peel 5 Vrock, which are weird, mutilated, like baby eaglets, but grown into full form, so they're skeletal and their feathers are gray and puffy, and they look like they're falling off. Their beaks are all mangled and twisted, and they're going to dive bomb at you.
Oh goodness, who has the McDonald's fries? There's demonic seagulls heading towards us.
They're after my mushrooms.
We dodge, we dip, we duck, we dive, and then most importantly, we dodge again.
If you can dodge Vrocks, you can dodge them all.
Brock. I thought we said Brock, like the Pokemon trainer.
They have their eyes closed. They can't see us.
There's no eyes for them to peck out.
So 2 of the Vrock are going to dive bomb first, and they are going to go after Prothean and Chadley.
Obama.
The first one is going to go after Prothean with both its beak and its talons, rolling a natural 20, and then missing on the second one because that is only a 12 total. But the natural 20 is the beak. Going to dive bomb, latching its mangled and twisted beak into Prothean's shoulder, dealing a total of 8 damage. And as
I'm gonna use House Rebuke. Fuck that fucking fucker.
All right, go ahead and... it's a saving throw. What is my saving throw?
It is a dexterity saving throw. 15.
All right, that is not going to be enough. The Vrock succeeds with a 16.
That's gonna be half of it.
Okay, and how much damage?
I'm casting this at level 2, so it's gonna be 2d10, because it's gonna be half of 4. So I'm just gonna roll 4 and then do half of that.
Paul, would you say if I'm hiding between his, well, not hiding, but standing between his legs, would you keep that as aesthetically open, or is there any cover that could be given from that?
Well, it depends.
No cover, but you have
Is
some
he at
concealment.
half-mast, full-mast? You know, how much? Depends if you get quarter cover, half cover, no cover.
If he's Roman helmeting you, does that count as armor?
Yeah, do I gotta have to admit that his long john is like covering part of my body in order to take some extra AC? If so, I'm wide open. I'm moving that out of the way.
So with the halfling, because your size is small, it would depend on whether or not you have the ability to hide behind a smaller or a larger person. Yes.
Don't think I do.
Are you Lightfoot?
I
Say yes.
Yes, I am a Lightfoot halfling.
Okay, so you can use people as cover.
Good call.
Then I'll let you decide how much cover I get hiding underneath Prothean of all people.
Okay, well, In all honesty, like, if you were covered like that, the rock probably wouldn't go after you, but I shall be true to my word.
Mess me up. Please don't.
There was 8 damage.
Okay, 8 damage.
8 fire damage.
Way to fucking hit it, guy.
Okay. The Vrock is not done with its turn. Because it has now fallen in amongst all of you, those puffs of feathers that were falling off of it are actually spores that is going to release in a 15-foot radius of toxic dust. And I'm going to need each creature in the area to succeed on a DC 14 Constitution saving throw or become poisoned. So that includes Gooch, Chadley, Prothean, and Ambionitis.
Suck me.
Oh, and Brixius.
I rolled a 17.
Chadley also rolled a 17, 16 plus 1. Lucky.
Brixius rolled a natural 1.
Oh,
However,
same.
Brixius then used his indomitable feat to re-roll one failed saving throw and then came back with a 19.
Nice.
Ooh,
right.
girl, send me pics of those indomitable feet.
Ambionitis?
Ambionitis rolled a 23.
Okay, so Gooch is the only one that is going to become poisoned.
The poison gooch.
Damn.
Gooch, no.
Down with the sickness.
That's a rank gooch.
So I'm just like eating the spores like there's snow in fucking winter.
Just lapping it
Nuclear
up.
winner.
The Barney song, the gumdrops, or sunshine is like gumdrops with my tongue out.
What the fuck?
I'm
are
genuinely
you
terrified.
listening to?
Paul?
Paul?
Was Barney teaching acid for us? Like,
Paul, what are you opening up your mouth and letting fall into your mouth?
Hey,
I don't know. I think the fact that Barney is showing up to these children may be that they're on an acid trip anyway, so.
hey, Paul, do you want my gumdrops in your mouth?
Speaking of acid,
Brazilian style.
So the poisoned effect is going to give Gooch disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. And in addition to that, you are going to take some damage from the poison.
Seems like Gooch is getting boned pretty hard right now.
right in the Glee's gorm.
So that's going to be a total of 7 poison damage at the beginning of each of your turns until you successfully beat the saving throw or empty a vial of holy water onto yourself.
Okay.
There's some on my belt.
Do I take damage this turn? Or do I just take damage the start of my next turn?
So it'll actually be at the start of your turn.
Okay.
You'll take the 7 damage.
And then do I have disadvantage on the Constitution saving throws?
Yes. So all attack and saving throws from here on out, you have disadvantage on until you beat the Constitution saving throw.
Heard.
And you can do that at the end of each of your turns.
Okay.
But you'll still get to take your full turn.
Right.
And then the second Vrock, we're still on the Vrocks, the second Vrock is going to come sweeping down and is going to do Stunning Screech. So that is going to emit a horrific screech, and each creature within 20 feet of it that can hear it and isn't a demon must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or be stunned until the end of the Vrock's next turn. So that's what it's going to do to Chadley. Like at Chadley, but that's going to encompass everybody that just did the poison saving throw and Dalvia.
oh.
Does speaking infernal count as...
No, it does not.
Yeah. Is it really screeching at me, or is it just like yelling like, oh, and I can understand it?
It's just yelling, ah! And you can hear it.
Wait, what was it yelling again?
Ah!
One more time?
Ah!
Getting more
All
and
right,
more
Paul, this is
sensual.
getting-
You weren't close to your mic for that one.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had my headphones out. I didn't hear that.
Hey, Paul, I'm moist.
I don't think you were swishing or flicking it enough.
That's an 11 for Gooch.
You rolled with disadvantage?
I sure did.
19 for Brixius.
I got a 15.
I rolled a 14.
How much of a bonus do I get from Prothean? Since Prothean is a paladin, he has an aura that helps with saving throws. based on his charisma.
Oh.
Does Prothean even know he does that?
I do.
I don't think it matters. I rolled a 9, so I was just curious because I know paladins get that.
Prothean has no interest in helping people.
It means you're all actually impervious to the screech.
I'm looking it up now because I honestly did not know I had this.
Called Aura of
Well-
Protection, I believe.
Right, but doesn't he also have that cloak that makes him more charismatic as well, that he got from the priest at Marnborn, which, didn't we also not tell Prothean that he got it? We made him walk away so that he didn't try to murder a priest for helping him out. So, really, Eric's playing his part perfectly because he does not know this exists.
Starting at 6th level, whenever you or a friendly creature within 10 feet of you must make a saving throw, the creature gains a bonus of the saving throw equal to your charisma modifier. Minimum bonus once. You must be conscious to gain this bonus.
Did not know I had that.
Yes. Thank you very much, Tyler. I was just about to read that off for you.
I was trying to save my own ass, so...
So does that mean we all get a bonus to this? Well, anybody who's within 10 feet?
Only the people that are within 10 feet of him. So that would be Chadley, and I would also count it as Gooch.
Technically Prothean, too.
Wait, I'm immune to disease too?
Unless he forgets. Like a light switch, maybe he has it turned off or something.
Oh. Yeah. Prothean would also be included in the you or friendly creature within 10 feet.
He has residual effects from being feeble-minded.
So, Eric, what is your charisma modifier?
That would be 3.
Okay, so Gooch, Chadley, and Prothean each get to add 3 to their constitution roll. And what is that?
14.
18.
12.
Okay. So everybody except Chadley failed that roll. Or no, sorry, succeeded at that roll.
Damn.
Like, wait a second.
Yes!
I rolled 18.
Would that
You rolled
bonus,
lower, therefore you succeed harder.
He succeeded.
would that bonus have saved Gooch from the poison?
No, he rolled a nat 1.
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh, a nat 1
Yeah.
before. Yeah, no, so.
Oh, so get fucked.
Damn. Did.
Okay,
Damn.
so Chadley, you are now stunned
Yes, I am.
until the end of the Vrock's next turn.
Oh.
So, if I'm stunned, does it end my spell with the hand? I don't know.
Is it
I
concentration?
think since I'm incapacitated, it would end the spell.
Yes.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Tyler, don't do this.
Because
Don't do this.
a stunned creature is incapacitated, can't move, and can speak only falteringly. You automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws, and attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
So does that mean if I was sitting in Chadley's hand like a tire swing that I just fucking fall?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
It was like 3-5 feet.
I was swinging. I was getting high.
Getting higher.
Ow! Damn it, Chadley! What the hell are you doing?
Hexor, did you feeble-mind him too?
So we are now to the top of the order. Dosh, you are up.
All right, so Brixius's readied action. What was that for? Just if you got in range of Forlyryz, you were going to hit him?
Yeah, can someone
With
else help him?
Siren's axe, correct.
All right, I got a plan. All right, so Dosh is going to come hauling ass in, and he's going to be like, "I got you, brother," and it's going to grab Brixius.
When was Macho Man Randy said?
Oh yeah!
He's like,
And he's going to cast Dimension Door to take Dosh and Brixius directly over Forlyryz.
All right, I like it.
Just teleport straight up.
Portal style.
Okay, and since you cast the spell, is there anything else that you're going to do during your turn?
I'm also going to give, as a bonus action, some bardic inspiration to Brixius so he doesn't fuck this up. I'm just going to whisper in his ear, "Don't fuck this up, brother."
Dosh, do you think this axe is gonna do anything?
I don't know. I don't have a fucking clue.
That's Dosh, not Abe.
No, I asked Dosh.
I don't fucking know.
12.
you'll ask Abe, though he'll still roll.
All right, so you get a D10 to add on to your next roll, should you please.
And what if I don't, please?
Then you don't have to
Then,
use
does
it.
it just go to waste then?
I think it sticks around for like
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
It goes to waste.
You can use it whenever.
And is this one of those things I need to decide, like, after the roll, but before I know the outcome or something like that?
Yes, you must decide before the DM says whether the roll succeeds or fails.
Well, if it happens and I roll, I need you to not tell me if it succeeds or fails until I give you permission, because I need to look at something. So
Okay.
don't you dare jump the gun.
Okay. Well, so that then ends Dash's turn, and the both of you are falling. You are falling straight down towards Forlyryz. Brixius has that axe ready to go, ready to just punch it straight between Forlyryz's wings that are spread wide, and then Forlyryz is going to take a legendary action to teleport down to the ground.
We'll see ya.
Fuck you. Fuck.
Swerve.
Ben literally told you what would happen if you did this, Paul.
No, it's okay. I'll still have my moment.
Get back here, you patron saint of
I'll have
no father figure women.
Damn.
patron saint of orphans, because you create so many of them. Here's the thing. I'll have my 6 seconds of fame. I will get one turn that I will be allowed to do something to Forlyryz. Now, you're saying he teleports to the ground. Does he just go straight back down?
He's going to teleport down behind everybody. So everybody's looking up. He's now behind Prothean, Chadley, Gooch, Ambionitis, and Dalvia, and Hexor.
So not directly beneath me. Like, I'm not going to fall and eventually still hit him.
Not unless you manage to angle yourself.
What if I did?
We'll have to see then.
Oh,
But you're still falling.
All right, in that case,
In that case, Josh just did a finishing move on you where he teleports you 60.
The mega
As a
power
read.
bomb.
Just a seismic toss.
gets me into a tombstone pile driver position, goes 60 feet up, and just drops me all the way down.
but yeah, as a reaction, I'm gonna cast Featherfall on the two of us.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nicely done.
Nice
yeah,
save.
because I was going to say after this next turn, you then
We're gonna
would
eat
have...
shit.
Love it.
As a reaction, I shit myself.
So for Featherfall, how slowly are you falling now?
Slow, like a feather.
The rate of descent slows to 60 feet per round until the spell ends. And if you land before the spell ends, no falling damage is taken, and you can land on your feet.
Unless I grab him in a pile driver position. And
Yes, precisely.
if he lands on his neck at 60 feet per second, is it still fine?
Yes.
Or 60 feet per round?
Well, that's how fast you're falling, but the spell also means that you just fall softly. So when it's Dash's turn again, you will have fallen the 60 feet. All right, so Taylor is off in the distance and has been breathing cones of cold and paralyzing breath down on all of these demons fighting against the Purified, but suddenly she is swarmed by a pack of lying demons, both shadowy, leathery lying things and the Vrock that have been attacking you, and she is going to start tumbling through the air, trying to claw away at these creatures, these demons, as she's falling through the air. Then we get to Zawadzki, who is riding with Jet. Zawadzki is going to wield the warhammer that he took from Ambionitis, and as Jet is baseball mailboxing heads on the right side, he's going to be doing it on the left side. And you just see sprays of blood, Mortal Kombat style, just boom, boom, boom. Or actually, let's say like the Kingsman, when during the finale, spoilers, during the finale, everybody's heads start exploding into colorful blood spatters. Just dun 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 dun, boom, boom.
What the fuck?
Beautiful.
Spoilers, dude. Jeez.
Prothean, you are now up. Forlyryz is behind you, and you see Brixius and Dash falling from the sky. You have just been attacked by a rock that has its mangled beak latched into your shoulder.
I am going to try to stab it with my longsword while using divine smite. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 will hit. That meets and it beats. So you guys now know what the DC is to hit this thing.
Wait, what was it?
Not saying it again.
Wasn't talking
15.
to you.
I was metagaming. God.
If it meets and beats, I beats my meats.
Indeed.
Words to die by. Preferably live by. Wait, I can't talk. My bad.
I can't think right now.
Tyler can talk. Chadley, only falteringly.
Just hearing broken lyrics of Lady Gaga songs. Poker face. Poker face.
Just dance.
Changing.
Let's see.
Well, that's David Bowie.
Don't face
Changes.
34 damage.
34 damage with Divine Smite. That is quite the hit against this rock.
I know, I'm just like shanking it in the stomach. Prison style with a longsword.
This rock now looks bloodied.
And I'm gonna swing around with my extra hit. Just rip it out and just come slicing down and cleaving it. Doing the exact same thing. Never mind. Natural 1.
Oh boy.
Lied.
Oh wait, no, that's a 7. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna hit.
Okay, a 7's much better because if it was a natural 1, bad things could have happened.
Yeah, but they wouldn't.
That's a nice car you got there. Be a shame if you rolled the natural one.
And that is going to then bring us to Wilhelmina, Figus, and Finrail, who have been fighting back to back this entire time, and they were facing off against the last demon that this group had been fighting against. And they are now going to make their way over, hacking and slashing through demons, these mounds of flesh and these leathery bat-like creatures and crawling centipede-like minions, making their way over to Forlyryz to help out, when two of the other Vrock are going to peel away from the group that had dive-bombed you, summoned by Forlyryz, and are going to attack Wilhelmina, Figus, and Finrail. And they are going to roll a 19 naturally, so that is going to be a 24, and then a 22 to hit Figus and Finrail. And they are going to latch on with their claws. One is going to try and carry Figus away before the other tumbles into it and takes out Finrail. You see the two of them go down, and Wilhelmina cries out in pain. You see them all disappear behind the hordes of demons that are falling into place around you. The Purified continue to fight around you. It's mass chaos. There seems to be no give or take from either side, even as the demons continue to come through this portal, this blue-green barrier that is behind Sargonis, a shadowy, monstrous figure off on the horizon. Even as these demons keep pouring forth, it seems like the Purified have managed to staunch the flow just enough so far, but how much longer, you don't know. Chadley, you are up. You are stunned. Is there anything that you can do for yourself on this turn?
Chadley is probably desperately holding on to the side of the knee plate attached to Prothia and trying to keep themselves upright. And he's gonna try to mentally speak out to Kaka.
Just Kaka, get crown.
And I'm gonna try to tell Kaka to end their surveillance and come down and try to cause some trouble. But that's pretty much all I can do. Besides, like,
Rothian, don't move too fast.
All right, well, that sounds perfectly reasonable to me.
and as the DM, you have full control of the bird, so you can decide if it goes down straight to Sargonis or something like that. And we have an unwitting end for Kaka.
Well, as Kaka has been doing surveillance around the field, we're going to give it a little bit of time to find the crown amidst all of this chaos happening on the ground. But while Kaka is looking, and you are trying to recover from your stun, Abe is up.
All right. Abe is going to declare Four-Wheeler his Slayer's Prey.
I do declare.
And then he's just going to shoot him in the tip of the penis twice.
Oh shit.
Oh my.
Or actually, since Four-Wheeler landed like behind the rest of the group and I'm at a bit of a distance, is he facing away from me?
He is square to you.
So just facing like directly towards me?
No. So he's facing the group, and he is square to... You are square to the left, we'll say, of Forlyryz.
Gotcha.
So you're looking dead on, and Forlyryz is looking perpendicular to where you're looking.
So I'm on his left. Which side was his tattoo on?
I think on the
His
left.
head of rabbit. All right, I'm gonna shoot him right in the tat.
So I mean, he's a giant ass demon. He also he's pretty hung. If you still want to get the tip of his penis, it is available
Actually,
in
it is.
profile.
All right, first one.
Hold on.
Okay, in that case, I'm
Get
gonna
low.
shoot my first arrow.
Even kites need tails.
I'm gonna shoot my first arrow at the tat, and I rolled a 21 on that. And then the second arrow, I'm gonna try and pierce the tip sideways. Gonna be an 18.
Ooh, unfortunately, that is one shy of his armor class.
Ooh.
So you miss that mark, and it just goes zipping by this the tip of this demon's dong.
I say, he's too small for me. All right.
Also, you said 18 miss? I thought his AC was 15. What I miss?
That was a
the
Vrock.
Vrock.
Oh.
Dwayne the Vrock Johnson.
Dwayne the Vrock Johnson. Vrocky Balboa.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
All right. It's gonna be 21 damage right to his tat.
Barack Obama.
Abe's arrow is going to pierce Forlyryz's tattoo, and Forlyryz is going to swivel his head in the direction of Abe, growl menacingly, and then look back to the fight at hand. The last two Vrock that Forlyryz had summoned to his aid are going to dive bomb at this moment. One is going to peel off... Actually, you know what? Let's have both peel off at Abe, because Abe just pissed off Forlyryz.
Oh shit.
So
Sorry.
that is going to be 4 attacks coming from both of the Vrock's beaks and both of the Vrock's talons. They're just going to be hacking, slashing, biting at you. They're frickin' seagulls, and you're the French fry. Is a 13 going to hit?
Hell no.
Okay, so believe it or not, you only take 1 hit from all 4 of those.
What was that? What was that one?
The beak.
Like what did you roll for that?
So the highest that I rolled was a 24. Then I rolled 2 13s, and then I rolled a 9.
Okay, that's what 24 might hit.
So you're going to take 8 piercing damage, and then because there are 2 of these things in your vicinity, they release their spores, and you're going to need to roll 2 Constitution saving throws to see if you get poisoned.
Oof.
Or you can roll 1 Constitution saving throw to see if you get double poisoned.
They're sporing on you.
Are you within 10 feet of Prothean still?
I hope not, because that means I also have to roll then.
Abe was never within range of Prothean, unfortunately.
All right. That first one's going to be a 9. And am I going to get double poisoned, or can I only get poisoned once?
You can only get poisoned once, but you could take double poison damage.
You get
Alright,
super
then.
poisoned.
And the second one was a natural 20.
Okay.
Which makes up for the 9, which means you actually take no poison.
Yes.
Yes.
I shrug it off
Good
so
things
hard.
need to happen.
You now have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, and you will take damage at the beginning of each of your turns. Just like Gooch is about to take, he's finally going to take that 7 damage from his poison, and it is now Gooch's turn in order to do whatever he will do, but he has disadvantage on ability and saving throws, or ability checks and saving throws.
Quick question about is that considered a spell poison or just poison from something different?
It's just poison, it's not a spell.
A curable condition by a paladin.
That's true.
Would
Yeah, I
Gooch,
was just gonna say to squeeze my legs together my next turn. Heal him that way.
would Gooch know
Well,
that Prothean is that he has that aura around him?
I don't think he would like inherently know, hey, this is an aura of protection, but he feels safer around Prothean.
Okay.
I don't think anyone feels safer around Prothean.
whoa.
In the midst of all of these demons, he feels safer around Prothean than without Prothean's maniacal laughing and swinging of the swords.
For whatever reason, the grass is greener there.
Also, don't forget, Gooch has never met Prothean before.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, he has no idea. He has no idea about Prothean.
Well, then he would definitely not know about the aura.
But I would think, though, from Gooch's travels throughout the world, he would know that paladins naturally have this ability. So if he would know even at all from our first encounter, or Prothean talking about crusades maybe, that he would be a paladin of some sort.
But
which
Gooch
then,
has never met Prothean.
It's a stretch. I'd say
Right,
no.
but once we got off the ship, Prothean was already sitting there screaming about crusades and everything, so he might have been, oh, this dude's a paladin. And then he would then know that paladins have this ability.
Okay, well, the question is, what do you need to know? Why do you need to know whether or not you would know about this?
He wants to metagame. Just let the guy do it.
If Gooch knows about the aura or feels safer around Prothean, he's not going to move. If that's not the case, if he doesn't feel safer around Prothean, he would move in for a melee attack.
You can move in for a melee attack against Forlyryz and still be within the aura.
Sick. So that's what I do. I'm just going to attack with my rapier at disadvantage.
Has the Revengers ever seen another paladin besides Prothean? Like, is this what their basis of what paladins should be like?
Yes. Yep. I'm a model paladin.
Harry is a paladin.
Oh, thank God, there's hope.
But we didn't know that.
Will an 18 hit Forlyryz?
No.
Okay. I will use my bonus action to try and strike him with my dagger.
Who has the Bardic Inspiration? Oh, that's Brixius.
Who still has an action ready. Just been arm cocked back for like...
Will a 15 hit Forlyryz?
A 15 will not hit Forlyryz either.
All right. Gooch is going to cry a little bit, scratch his ass, and then make a Constitution saving throw. Will a 15 get rid of my poison?
You're no longer poisoned.
Fuck yeah! Oh yeah, brother. Oh yeah, brother.
You're not hungover.
Brother! Okay, Ambionitis, you are up. Your immediate surroundings are basically most of your friends except for Brixius and Dosh, who are falling from the sky. Abe, who's off battling two rocks on his own. And then Forlyryz is about 10 feet away from you. Behind you.
Wonder if I can catch my brother and Dosh with my warhammer in a nice swinging motion.
Well, we are about
Wait.
halfway through the turn order, so they will have fallen 30 feet down. I wonder if you could take your warhammer and just, like, knock them over towards Forlyryz.
You wanna...
Just take an attack action against your brother to send him.
No, yeah, it actually might work, because I could grip my shield, and if you hit my shield, it might actually absorb some of that damage, so I could shield bash him on the way, because my shield does that.
But a shield bash wasn't the action you had ready.
No, but it could still charge up my shield.
Do you want me to pinpoint accuracy bash your shield?
Here's the thing. Get this.
Okay.
I know that you're gonna take his fucking swing on me.
Mitigating.
No, it's my brother. I know my brother would fucking hit me if I was falling out of the sky and send me that way. I'm just falling down. Help! Help!
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? No, I would.
Can't you see he's trying to kick my butt?
I love the young people.
Kicking butt is something we do after school.
What?
Just go on.
So I would see him fall and go, it'll be okay. And I want to hit four-wheeler.
All right. Go ahead and roll twice.
Gone forever.
You need a new die.
That was a nice rage groan.
Oh.
So the first one was 23, and the second one was 20. Not natural.
Both of those will hit.
Yay. 18 for both.
So
I rolled
total
two
of
nines.
18 or 18 times 2?
Oh, 18 times 2.
So that's a total of 36 damage.
Nice.
If that's what 18 times 2 is, then yes.
All right. Well, as you're swinging at Forlyryz, how are you doing it? Last time it was sternum and kneecap. What are you doing this time?
I guess I would swing as... He was behind me, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I would probably turn around and swing at his shoulder to try to dislocate that or cause extreme discomfort. And then I would go back. So I would swing high and right to shoulder, and then low and left to kneecap.
Oh, getting both kneecaps. Dang. All right, well, since you do that, Forlyryz remembers that you got his kneecap last time, and he is going to take a legendary action to cast Firestorm, and this is going to release a whirl of flames that are going to swirl around in a 20-foot radius. All creatures in that area must each make a dexterity saving throw or take half damage on a failed save. Or no, half damage on a successful save. So that includes everybody except for Abe, Brixius, and Dosh.
Was that his first attack?
This is Forlyryz's...
Since I hit him last time.
Yeah, actually, I think it is.
Because he had disadvantage.
Well, this is an area effect, so there's no disadvantage.
Just making sure you were aware.
You say I'll get hit by this too?
Correct.
Okay. And I need to make a dex?
Yes. Since you're stunned,
Oh, I know.
you're automatically going to fail. Damn.
I got a 15.
Has it been the Vrock's turn?
No, not yet. Your Vrock is at the very end of the order.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Gooch rolled a 27 and uses his evasion perk to negate all damage.
Okay, and then don't forget that anybody within Prothean's aura of protection gets a +3 to their saving throw.
Gooch is balling out with a 30 then.
So +3 to -20. Yeah, -17.
Close.
Ambionitis?
You said this was dexterity, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I do have advantage because I'm a barb. And I rolled a nat 20 on the second.
A nat 20?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what are your modifiers?
2... Yes.
Okay, so 22 total?
For a nat 20?
Because it's a legendary
Yeah.
action.
How many legendary attacks does this guy have?
As many as Paul wants to
Yeah,
give him.
22. is good, yeah.
Everybody except for Gooch and Ambionitis are going to take full damage, which is going to be a total of 15 fire damage.
Oh, thank God. Sorry, I was expecting like one-shot damage.
Yeah, I was expecting like 100 from Paul for some reason.
And then Gooch will take no damage, and then Ambionitis will take half of 15, which will be 8. And then because you're raging, you don't get resistance to fire damage, so you're going to take the 8. And then Dalvia and Hexa are both going to take the 15 as well. And then it is actually Forlyryz' turn, not legendary actions, but the full turn. So Forlyryz is finally going to get to actually attack, and is going to go ahead and go after Ambionitis. And also, because Forlyryz is a fire demon lord, Forlyryz has an aura of fire in addition to his in addition to his Firestorm legendary action. So any creature that is within 5 feet of Forlyryz at the start of its turn is going to take 10 fire damage.
Ouch.
And any creature that touches the... Oh, wait. Well, this is new. Any creature that touches or hits it with a melee attack while within 5 feet of it is going to take 10 fire damage as well. So
melee attacks are no bueno.
yeah, so we'll say that he ignites his fire aura right now, since I forgot that was the second part of fire aura. So that means that Gooch and Ambionitis are both going to take 10 fire damage. And then here come the actual attacks. Yes, Gene.
Does that count? Hold on, my laptop is fucking up. Does that count as an attack that I can see? When an
Yes.
attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, do those requirements meet this situation?
I'm going to say no on this one.
Because it's an aura, not like a
Yeah, it's not
explicit attack.
Exactly. It's like you're walking into, hey, there's some flame. I'm going to go walk into it.
Just very toasty.
So, but here come actual attacks that if Forlyryz decides to go after you, you could evade. But Forlyryz is not, because Ambionitis has attacked him multiple times, so all the attacks are going to go at Ambionitis. First is going to come a longsword slash that is going to be a 25 to hit, so I know that's going to hit. And then Forlyryz is going to whip out flame from his hand and then whack you across the face with it, Ambionitis. And that
Damn,
is
the slap of syphilis. Watch out.
and that is going to be a total of 30 to hit. So the longsword slash is going to hit you for...
I have a feeling the axe isn't going to paralyze him.
He's just gonna take a legendary action and say it doesn't.
Yeah, I have a feeling this axe would not paralyze him. This is just me thinking while you're rolling.
for 21 damage from the slash itself, and then it's going to crackle with lightning energy, and you're going to take another 13 from the lightning, so that's a total of 34. Half of that would be 17. Oh wait, no, you don't get half of that from your raid.
But he does get half of the first attack, right?
Right, so you would take half of 21, which would be 11, and then 13, so that's 24 damage. And then the fiery whip is going to be 15 slashing, so you're going to take 8 off of that, and then 10 fire damage, which is a total of 18 off of that, so 18 from the whip. And then I need you to roll a strength saving throw, please.
This guy's really into killing hammer bottoms, I guess.
He's gonna be hammering the hammer bottoms.
He's kind of a pro at it. He's at the top of the leaderboards for killing hammer bottoms, honestly.
He's like 2 for 4, you know, I just gotta finish off my collection.
You said strength.
Yes, strength.
17.
Okay, you fail, so the whip is going to wrap itself around you. You are going to be pulled right into Forlyryz' face, and he is going to growl at you.
Wow.
He's gonna kiss you.
I don't remember your parents,
I don't either.
but I will remember this death.
Good. I don't remember them either.
Thanks to some asshole. You hear me scream that from...
Dalvia is up, and she is going to...
Hit him with a fireball. PK fire.
Oh, the first one didn't work? I'd do it again.
That wasn't me as a player, that was Abe saying that in that voice.
Just a shit talker.
Yeah.
Dalvia is actually going to get up from after being knocked down by the firestorm and is going to say, fuck this, and run forward, grab Ambionitis, and then Dimension Door out of there with Ambionitis, so that you are now 30 feet away from Forlyryz.
Directly above in a tombstone pile driver.
And then it is going to be Jet's turn. You are currently on the back of Zawadzki's horse, mailboxing people's heads. Dun, 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 boom, boom. What would you like to do?
Wait, I don't have my own horse?
No, you're on the back of Zawadzki's
No, you're
horse.
riding bitch.
Oh, well, that really screws up what I was thinking.
There is somebody who just got knocked off a horse coming up on your right side.
How convenient.
Well, I was going to make this happen anyway. But what I want to do is, I suppose, try, like, the only other thing I can gain at this point is I just want to try to take the diadem off of Zawadzki's head and put it on my own, because I am the actual Avatar of Sargana, so I deserve to wear it. And I'm going to grab it and just kind of like try to hop off onto somebody else's horse then and just kind of take the horse.
Sawatsky's gonna yell after you.
Jet, it is best if I carry it. Come back here.
No.
Bless you.
Brixius, you are up. You are falling out of the sky. You have not landed yet because it is not yet Dash's turn. So your ready to action is now nullified, but you are in midair and you have control.
Wait a second. So, am I not going to be able to take a movement this turn because I'm still falling?
I'll let you make an acrobatics check to, or you could push yourself off of Dash and just, I don't know, let's say that you're underwater and you're pushing off the wall to dive down underwater. You could do that in the air, just push off of Dash.
Would it be doable for me to be within melee range of Forlyryz' turn?
Oh, definitely.
Okay. And would I be able to make an attack if I try to push myself off or, do any sort of check to get down? Are you going to say that that would be my action for the turn?
No, that would be your movement.
Well, here's what's going to happen. Dash, push me away from you. Because I need to push off of... Okay, so I need to push off of something. I'm actually going to turn and kind of like Paul said, picture a swimmer when he's making his turn at the end. He does a little flip and kicks off. I'm just gonna, as I'm slow falling, do a flip and kick off of Dash, and then I picture I'm still I'm able to go horizontally at a pretty decent speed, but I'm slowly still falling.
Just slow falling.
As I get kicked off of.
And as I'm slowly making my way towards Forlyryz in the air, what I'm going to first do is I am going to throw my Warhammer. Now, I know a Warhammer, you might argue that it is not a weapon that can be thrown. However, I'm going to say I can. So...
Jeremy Crawford said it's good. Oh, that's weird.
Look at me. I am the DM now.
I say that you can, but you would have to use strength No, I mean, anything can be a thrown weapon.
I do it with my greatsword all the time.
There are just certain things that have the thrown property. I mean, you're within 10 feet.
Did you say I can use my strength modifier to throw it? If I wanted to make somewhat of a ranged attack, let's say, by throwing
No,
it.
you would still have to use dexterity. I know that it started to come out, but you would still have to use dexterity to throw it.
That is what I'm going to do. So as I'm still on my way, I am going to chuck the Warhammer at Forlyryz. Nuggets. That's, hold on.
still have your,
I know, but I think there's another attack I need to make this turn that I might need to save that for. So, alright, actually, I am going to use the Bardic Inspiration on this one. I naturally rolled a 16. Or not naturally rolled. With my modifiers and everything, with a dexterity thrown, I made a 16. So I'm going to take you said it was 1d10?
Yes.
That turns it into a 25.
Hit!
Awesome. And in this action, I'm going to expend a superiority die for Quick Toss, which actually allows me to use a bonus action to recall the hammer back to my hand.
Nice.
And in doing so, I get to add the damage of a 1d10 to it as well with the superiority die. So it's going to be like Thor. Slow motion after swimming turn off of Dash is going to throw the Warhammer, bring it back to my hand, and then I would like to land in Forlyryz' face. And so, not to metagame, I wouldn't know that melee attacks are bad at this point, correct?
Correct.
Alright, then I would naturally land and then hit him with my Warhammer, naturally. That is going to be a 24.
Naturally.
That will also hit.
Awesome.
And at that point, you will take 10 fire damage.
Okay, we'll do all the damage at the end. Because then, after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my second extra attack. And I'm going to then pull Siren's axe out and I'm going to try to bury it into his forehead.
I feel like you wouldn't want to do that after you just meleeed him and felt intense pain.
No, I would.
Adrenaline, baby.
Because I have had intense pain
This whole
emotionally
Since I saw my parents die.
ever since I was born.
Every time he looks in the mirror.
All I know is pain.
Oh, and I rolled another
Natural.
24.
Okay, so all 3 of your hits are going to hit.
Will the tossed one not do any reactive damage? Because it was...
Correct.
Okay,
It was
cool.
from a distance. Yeah, so
Cool.
he's only going to... Brixius is only going to take damage for the second 2 attacks. So that's a total of 20 fire damage that you are going to take. And all 3 of your attacks will land. Go ahead and roll damage, and then we'll resolve what happens.
All right, so then I'm going to be speaking this out loud as I go. So, a warhammer as a thrown weapon, would that do...
Just do the normal hit.
Okay, I was going to say.
Nice.
But I will, I'll add dexterity to that one instead of my typical strength. So
Perfect.
Gonna be a 1d8.
Can Gooch see this fucking awesome, like, entire...
Of course you can see this entire thing happen.
So, can he just be bedazzled by how awesome it was and receive inspiration? Because it was fucking sick.
Yeah, my eyes are glazed too, but I do see this.
You know what? Sure, both of our guests can get inspiration because of this.
Fuck yeah.
I do not deserve that. I cannot take that.
You can both have inspiration since you're guests. It really doesn't matter if you have inspiration.
I will kill you anyway.
It matters to me.
Wait, what does that mean? Are we gonna die?
Probably.
Sorry, this was taking me a second. I was trying to figure out, because I'm used to doing a lot of different fighting styles for my calculations and what I typically add to it, but I think that's just going to be the natural roll plus the dexterity, because my fighting style is melee, and that happens with one-handed attacks. Now, it is a +1 Warhammer, because I don't have my special +2 Warhammer, which sucks, so I think that's only going to be plus dexterity plus the +1. So it's going to be 6 damage there, but then I get to... from the first attack, and I add the 10 with the superiority die.
Nice.
I did roll a 10, so that's going to be 16 damage from the thrown warhammer.
Mamma mia.
And then when we get back, that's going to be the first swing with the warhammer does another 16 damage. I rolled a 6, and I get +10 as a modifier with that, through all my other junk going on. And then Siren's axe. I know that we had established a constitution save for that one. Damage-wise, we probably did, what was it, 1d6/1d8?
I think it was just 1d6.
Okay, 1d6. Ooh, and that's going to be another 16.
You add 10
Actually,
to that?
hold on. Actually, no. It's only going to be 15. Because that one isn't +1.
Fuck.
But yeah, I believe I had 9 because I'm doing it as strength because I, even if you would argue that it's a simple or martial weapon for dexterity, I do have a finesse belt which allows me to use anything as strength or dexterity. So I use it as a strength, so that's +5. My fighting style for doing a one-handed gives me an extra +2.
All about that one-handed style.
Yeah, I do everything one-handed for a reason. And then... okay, hold on. It's only going to be +7 to that, actually, with instead of the +9. So it would be 6 + 7, so 13 for the axe hit.
All right, so it's a total of 32 plus 13, so 45 damage.
Yep, and then for Siren's axe, we established it was a Constitution 14
Yes.
save, if that matters, which I doubt it does.
You do this amazing Thor hammer, back, forth, land, bash, and then whip out the axe and smack it into Forlyryz' forehead. Forlyryz leers down at you and then goes,
Ouchie.
Okay, I really, okay, like, I probably wouldn't respond, but, so that's an auto 20 damage, though, it's not like 1d10 worth it, it's just 10 damage, so it's just, I'm 20 damage down right there.
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure.
It could be higher, but it could also be lower, so this is the average. Hexor is after you. Hexor is going to start spinning his hands in the air, forming a glowing green sphere of dripping acid that he's going to lob over Forlyryz, landing behind, splashing a bunch of the demons that are in battle around you all. And he's going to position it far enough back that it's only going to get Forlyryz, Ambionitis, Brixius, and Gooch.
Is this dexterity?
It is dexterity saving throw.
Fuck yeah.
Hexor doesn't care about friendly fire.
Well, I'm good anyway. I dodged that shit. With a 25.
Yes, and since you have
Evasion.
you will take no damage.
See ya. Instant
Well,
transmission.
actually, you know what? No.
Oh.
Hexor has spell shape, so he manages to divert the acid at the very last minute so that all friendly creatures are not hit. Only Forlyryz would be hit, but Forlyryz rolled a...
Legendary number.
Oh, he doesn't have dexterity addition. He doesn't have a bonus to his dexterity throw.
Get wrecked.
Oh, no. He does.
Oh, shit,
He
I
just
lied.
has the basic one, and it's just enough. He rolled a 16 plus 2 equals 18, which is the DC. So he's only going to take half damage from Hexor,
Boo.
which is going to be the equivalent of 10d4 acid damage, which is going to be 22. Damn. Forlyryz is not looking good at all.
Was that halved?
It was not halved. So he only takes 11. Thank you, Gene.
Fuck you, Gene.
Gotcha, baby.
Forlyryz
why you
still
got
is not
inspiration.
looking good.
We're keeping honest over ourselves.
Damn straight.
Hands gone.
I'm supposed to be honest.
You guys
That's a
all,
lie in our
it's-
favor.
instead of focusing on Forlyryz, you guys focus on Gooch instead.
If we hit Forlyryz with Gooch, does he take the fire damage instead of us?
Can I use my legendary action to use Gooch as a warhammer?
You could use Gooch as an improvised weapon. It would just be 1 plus your strength, but you would still be within 5 feet because Gooch is small. So,
But not where it counts.
exactly.
What about if we siskabop him with a great sword? Let's give him about over 5 feet.
What if I use my other legendary action, use him as a javelin?
Well, speaking of legendary actions, what Forlyryz is going to do is use a legendary action to
This is horses.
Wow.
to teleport
I'm so
30 feet
surprised.
into the air, and then it is going to be the 2 Vrox that were in front of Prothean, their turn. This now means that Chadley is no longer stunned. Hooray!
Does Brixius get an opportunity attack?
No, because it's just teleportation. It's not movement.
Did those Vrox also get hit by that acid spray?
No, the Vrox were in front of Forlyryz, not behind Forlyryz.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that because then I would automatically fail that.
So the Vrox are going to go after Prothean since Chadley is still clinging on to Prothean's leg. Just
Like a little baby Ewok.
all dressed in Nike clothes and New Balance.
If he looks tough, you can see I'm at full mast right now while fighting demons.
The Ewok in the Reeboks.
Die. Die a slow, painful death.
I'm
You're
working
banned
on it.
from D&D.
Brixius is working on dying a slow, painful death right now because I'm going to kill myself just by keep hitting him until I do all the damage to myself.
All right, so
'Cause we're close.
the one Vrock is going to, the one that was originally latched onto Prothean is going to roll successfully with its talons, scratching across Prothean's armor and denting it, impacting you and dealing 2d10 damage, which is equivalent to 8 total slashing damage. And then the second Vrock is going to roll a natural 20 and then a 16 to hit. Will a 16 hit?
No.
Okay, so just the beak, which is going to be a critical hit, is going to be a total of 22 damage. Piercing. So that then brings us to the top of the order. Dosh, you are up.
All right. Has Dosh landed now?
Dosh has successfully landed on the ground and is standing.
All right. I stick the landing, and it's amazing, and the crowd goes wild. Okay. And
The crowd is going wild. There's just a lot of screeching and cries and
I'm gonna use
slashing of swords.
bonus action to hold up a sign saying 9.
nice. Where's my extra fucking point, Prothean? What do I have to do to impress you?
Come back to changing room later.
All right.
Oh,
All right, so Dosh has no idea if this is even going to remotely work. But, so Forlyryz is 30 feet above us again,
Correct.
right where he started when I was last on the ground. But look up, be like, you fucking prick. I'm going to cast Geese. Geese.
it's attacked by a fucking
Canadian geese.
mob of
It's
geese.
just a swarm of geese. They just fly up there and they start biting him with their little teeth on their bills, and
Terrifying.
they start honking and
Oh, no.
chasing him, and he's very scared.
Not the honks.
So
Dogs.
so it is actually pronounced Gesh. Go ahead and describe what Gesh does.
You mean geese? I place a magical command on a creature that I can see within range, forcing it
goose.
to carry out some service, or refrain from some action or course of activity as I decide.
Or refrain from the service?
Yes.
How many times would you have to use that one? When would the situation call?
Let's see. It must succeed in a wisdom saving throw or become charmed by me for the duration. While it's charmed, it takes 5d10 psychic damage each time it acts in a manner directly counter to my instructions. But no more than... That doesn't make any sense. It says it takes 5d10 psychic damage each time it acts in a manner directly counter to your instructions, but no more than once each day.
Correct.
Because the spell
But-
lasts up to 30 days.
Yes.
Oh,
Tyler is
okay.
exactly right.
Right. I see.
You really think charming him's gonna work?
Josh can't really do a whole lot of stuff in combat, so... Otherwise, I'd be shooting him with, like, a hand crossbow.
That takes a whole turn to reload.
Or just running around the battlefield going, "Ha! You can't catch me! Can't catch me!" And dealing
Vicious mockery.
Yeah,
Guess I
vicious
could try to
mockery.
hit.
3d4 psychic damage.
Well, that would be the same saving throw as this, so I might as well try this.
All right.
So that's gonna be saving throw of 17.
Well,
Oh, he takes a legendary action.
no, he rolls a natural 18 plus 9, so it's a 27 total.
Well, I tried.
Good thing somebody can give him inspiration. Negative inspiration. Fuck, never mind. Just ignore me and
Done.
everything I say.
Done.
So is that the end of Dash's turn?
I guess it is. He just starts crying.
And off in the distance, you also hear a cry erupt from Taylor's maw as the Vrox have completely covered her, and you can barely catch glimpses of her silver scales as she is still tumbling through the air, trying to fight them off. There's blood spurting out, black ichor, and you can't tell if it's her blood or the Vrox that is falling down upon the masses. And she just cries out,
Well, Taylor's dead.
Dash immediately stops crying and starts celebrating.
Damn.
Chadley, how do you feel about this?
You'll know in my turn.
"Oh no, you can talk if you want to react."
Oh, okay. Could you re-ask that question?
Chadley, how do you feel about this? Your sister's dying. Dash is celebrating her death.
Protheon's rocking a hard on.
Dash starts passing out shots.
I'm sorry. That's my sister. I want to help, but she's in danger.
Forlyryz above you cries out, and he's going to use a legendary action to cast his whip down,
Oh my.
and is going to grab Gooch first.
So much hatred towards Gucci has for some reason.
Let's fucking go.
And because of the ancestral guardians, Forlyryz is going to have disadvantage on this attack, which is still a 26 to hit.
Damn.
Which is going to deal 15 slashing damage, and then 10 fire damage. And I need a DC or a DC strength saving throw.
Okay, hold up. I got some shit.
Don't forget to add 3.
Are you dead yet?
Good thing we got a healer.
Ew.
Prothean.
The one crusading on his own.
Oh, well, Ambionitis is also technically a healer.
The one who's more of a barbarian than you guys.
I have uncanny dodge, so when an attacker that I can see hits me with an attack, I can use my reaction to have the attack's damage against me. Would that be the total damage?
Yes, so instead of 25 damage, you're going to take 13.
Nice dodge.
Thank you. Strength?
Yes, please.
Ooh, I'm strong. Yeah, just kidding. It's a strong 6.
Did you add
Now-
a +3 for me?
Gooch
A
grabs
stronger 9.
So the whip is going to coil around you, and Forlyryz is going to yank you into the air with the whip, and then release the whip so that you wind up falling,
What a fucking
and you're
dick.
going to take an extra 1d6 falling damage.
Fucking just yo-yoed me.
So you're going to take 5 falling damage. And then
Motherfucker.
the legendary action allows him to attack twice, so he's going to do the same thing with the whip towards Ambionitis. Oh, fuck. Oh, this time he doesn't have disadvantage. Okay, well, even still, Ambionitis does a... Oh, cool, it's plus 14, so that's a 19 to hit.
Holy shit. Ah, damn.
So a 19 will hit you, I'm assuming?
Whack.
No.
Quack. Jesus.
Okay, you are going to take 19 slashing damage, which is halved, so you're only going to take 9 damage from that, and then you'll take 10 additional fire damage, so a total of 19 total damage, and then I need you to make a strength saving throw for me.
This motherfucker adds 14.
Plus 14 to hit. That means if he wants to hit me, he only has to roll a 4.
Oh shit. You said how much damage?
A total of 19.
Ow.
We're getting fucking railed.
Yeah. We've been spending the entire 2 hours fighting this boss, and it was picked up from last episode.
23.
That is a successful saving throw, so the whip wraps around you and tries to yank you off the ground. You dig your heels in, and you are able to resist the pull of Forlyryz as he releases the whip and just growls.
You're never gonna catch me.
Forlyryz kills himself.
Zawadzki is continuing to ride behind Jet, and he's keeping the Diademic Zorius in his sights, but he is continuing to bash heads and smash skulls. He is riding alongside Jet like 2 of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Prothean, you're up.
I'm gonna use my legendary accent to get infused with the power of Torm and get a plus 30 strength and grow giant angelic wings out of my back.
It's also gonna grow a mustache.
I have a mustache.
Nice.
Well, the fact that I've already done like 40-something damage to this thing, I'm gonna stab it again.
It is 30 feet in the air.
No, not Forlyryz, the demon thing that's attacking and biting me.
You're going to attack the Vrox in front of you. Okay, because you do have
I've
2
done, like-
on you.
Yeah, I've done like 40 damage to one of them. It's still standing.
And actually, that's a... Oh, no, that's that one. Okay, yeah. Okay, go ahead and roll for hit.
Does a 25 hit?
Yes, it does.
Barely.
16.
A 16 will also hit.
Oh no, that was 16 damage.
Oh.
I was attacking once and gonna do my secondary attack.
So the Vrock is still alive, but it's Mortal Kombat. Finish him. Just swaying on its feet.
Then I'm going to swing my longsword right down to the top of its head.
There's 2 options. You either do a really cool fatality, or you mess up the fucking fatality and you accidentally just fucking push him.
Yeah, mess up
Just
the
like a
inputs.
little jab.
Well, I rolled a natural 20 for hitting.
All right. What is your fatality?
I am going to shove my longsword like right on the bridge of his back of his neck, cut him completely in half, and then grab one half and just chuck it behind me.
That seemed like a bit much.
All while laughing.
It goes sailing over Gooch, Ambionitis, and Brixius, who were behind you facing off against Forlyryz, and they're all drenched in black blood oozing from this split in half rock.
I lap it up.
Great.
Shit's yummy.
I'm not the only person that tasted blood. Cool.
Then I use a bonus action to smile at the other one that's right next to me. You're next.
Good callback, Tyler. All right, that
Thank you.
is Prothean's turn. Off to your right, you hear Figus shout out, "You'll never take me alive, you demon scum!" And you're going to see Figus's head suddenly pop up from where he had been taken down by the rocks, and Figus's rapier is sticking through the rock's neck, and it falls sideways dead off of Figus's sword.
Why does he have a rapier? Shouldn't he have a longsword like me? That was his. He was my squire.
Hey,
He abandoned you.
he abandoned you and he learned how to fight at my gym. He took one of those rapiers.
He's his own man now.
But then Wilhelmina is going to cry out in pain as one of the rocks that had come down is going to slash across her front, and you're going to see
Boobies.
you're going to see rent flesh
Oh.
as it tears through her armor.
It tastefully rips open her shirt.
Everybody stops.
Whole battle, everybody stops and just.
Whoa. Resurrected bosom.
Sorry, Paul.
And then the other rock is going to engage with Finrail, and you're going to see it latch onto his arm and bite through the leather armor that Finrail is wearing as Finrail tries to go to Wilhelmina's aid.
They did too.
Chadley, it is your turn.
It's like, why are we even fighting, guys?
A very good question. I've been asking myself that.
I was just gonna keep using legendary moves.
Chadley sees the fight that's happening between Forlyryz and the foreverly known as the Revengers in his head, even though it's never mentioned. But he turns his head as he's finally shaken off the stunning effects as he hears the roar of his sister of pain. He looks back at Forlyryz and realizes that his fight's not here. And he looks up at Prothean and goes, "Prothean, take care of them. I'll be right back." And I have boots of speed. I got 50 feet right now. You see that Chadley starts scrambling, trips over a rock and lands on the ground, keeps running on all fours. Looks like a rabid dog.
It looks like Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
And as he's speeding towards his sister, crying out, he goes, you hear him go, "Taylor! Taylor! Taylor!" As wings start erupting out of his back, claws start
Where the fuck was
searing into the ground. And Chadley erupts out into a silver dragon, charging at his sister.
Why
Is
the
this-
fuck is that just coming out now?
Is this like his first time evolving? Like,
He's not a fucking Digimon.
Yeah, when I fell, I landed on a moonstone or something.
he's finally had enough stress. Like, this was the point that put him to enough stress that made him blossom.
Super Saiyan, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I know my sister has taken 1,000 of my own breath attacks. I'm going to unleash my frost breath against the creatures that are surrounding her. I need a DC 7 Constitution saving throw.
Okay. The rocks are all going to fail.
I decided to roll it. It's 13d8. That's 60 cold damage.
Nice.
Damn. So you let loose this breath, and all of the rocks are going to freeze as icicles start creeping over their bodies, Sub-Zero style, Mortal Kombat, and they are going to just shatter into millions of putrid, puffy, feathered pieces and fall to the ground as Taylor is freed and her wings flare open just as she skims over the top of the armies below, joining you in the sky.
Good call out with the Mortal Kombat reference with the movie just releasing.
Right?
Rectality.
Ooh, nice.
Finish him.
Finish him.
Taylor, when she joins you in the sky, says, "It's good to see you in your dragon form, little brother."
Oh my gosh. Do we have to do this right here?
Well, where else are we gonna do it?
What is that banjo playing at? Where is it? We're Silver Dragons, not Alabamian.
Oh my god.
You see me flying through the air, being tossed by Forlyryz playing a banjo.
Taylor responds, "Fine, let's just get back to killing demons. How's that?"
Oh boy, you know I love to do that.
All right, and that is going to take us to Abe.
All right, so I still got these two rocks right in front of me.
Correct.
Correct.
Also, I believe I am still poisoned, unless that nat 20 saved me from one of the poisons.
No, you're still poisoned. So
Well,
you're
dang.
going to go ahead and take, I actually gave Gooch his damage ahead of time, but I got to roll for you.
Give it to me.
6 damage.
I like it.
By the way, how's everybody doing on HP?
I'm great now.
I'm good.
Actually, yeah, not terrible.
The only damage I've taken was self-inflicted.
I've had 53 damage done to me so far.
I'm at 2/3 capacity.
All these bad guys, and you guys aren't taking enough damage. All right.
Josh doesn't have a fucking scratch on him
I
yet.
have 53 damage against me.
Time to pull out the power word kill.
Alright, so Abe's gonna use Cordon of Arrows. He's gonna cast it as a 3rd level spell. So if I cast it as a 3rd level spell, I just yank 6 arrows out and chuck them into the ground. And until it ends, whenever a creature other than me, or who I designate, which I'm gonna designate, anyone who's not a demon, or Jet.
Hey, we're still thinking of me.
No, I'm specifically saying this is going to affect you.
Oh, I see.
I'm going to very specifically say that as I cast the spell.
Well, damn.
Make sure this definitely hits Jet also. When they come within 30 feet of the ammunition for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there, one piece of ammunition flies up to strike it. Must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 piercing damage. Piece of ammunition is then destroyed.
I really thought at least one person still cared about me.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. I don't even know who you are.
I do that, and then I'm going to switch from my bow to an axe and whip out my shield.
Sounds good. Well, those rocks are going to then attack you, both of them.
Bring it.
We're going to have one attacking with Talon and Claw. Does an 18 hit?
Nope. Not with my shield out.
All right, well then the other one's not going to hit either. So, so the one does nothing to you. The second one is going to screech at you. And I need a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Not so good.
Trying to figure out, I was like, man, I heard that sound before.
My nightmares.
Oh yeah, that's right. Not so good, huh, Abe? What'd you roll?
Yeah, that's going to be a 3.
Ooh,
Oh.
nice.
You are stunned until the end of the rock's next turn.
Oh yeah, was I supposed to roll for the poison too? Like at the end of my turn?
That's at the end of your turn. Yeah. So go ahead and roll to end that first.
16.
All right, you're no longer poisoned, but now you're stunned.
Yay. Yay.
And reminder that stunned, you are incapacitated, can't move, and can only speak falteringly. The creature, or you automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws, and attack rolls against you have advantage. So the rocks really should have done this in reverse order.
Stun then poison.
Yeah, or stunned then attacked, because maybe the attacks would have landed, but it is what it is. So you missed that, but the Vrox are going to end their turn in the cordon of arrows. That means that one piece is going to fly up and hit each of them, correct?
Yes.
All right, and what is my dexterity saving throw?
14.
They both rolled 16.
Well, fuck.
So, two arrows pop out of the ground, shoot at them, and they just bat them away with their wings.
Abe, thought you were a good demon hunter.
Can someone
That's
remind
all I
me
can say at the moment.
how do you get your like DC score?
Like saving throw for spells and stuff?
Yeah. What is that? What do you add to get
You should
that?
ask Eric.
Maybe, yeah, you should ask Eric.
Sir
Eric, pop quiz.
you seem to know this.
How do you calculate the DC score?
That is 8 plus your dexterity plus your proficiency.
Is it is it
It's not always dexterity.
It's 8 plus your proficiency plus your spellcasting modifier.
That was it.
Yes, your spellcasting modifier.
Gotcha.
Hey, I was
But
damn close. Fuck you guys.
1 year.
It is going to be your turn, Gooch, and as you're preparing to make your next move, you're going to catch sight of some of the Danakeshian warriors who are fighting off to your left, cutting through the demons that have just landed and shooting arrows up into the flying cavalry.
Okay. Do I just see this?
Yes, it's just flavor text.
Oh,
He's
sorry.
like,
Okay,
fucking
okay.
fantastic.
Well, I was like, I didn't know if I had any like importance for my turn. Anyway, cool,
It's
neat.
like, what the fuck am I supposed to do about that?
I'm going to sneak attack the Rock Johnson, that's currently being smiled at viciously by Prothean. Does an 18 hit the Rock?
You know it does.
Fuck yeah.
Or maybe you didn't know, but now you know.
I think I knew. I think it was a 15.
Give him the people's
18.
sneak attack.
Then sneak attack is 66 plus normal damage, which is 1d8, then 66. That's a 1. I've rolled 4 fucking 1s. So I do 21 total damage.
21 total damage to the Vrock is going to severely debilitate it, but it is still standing.
And then for my bonus action, I'm just going to attack him again with my dagger, which hits with the 23. An extra 2 damage.
An extra 2 damage, so you did a total of 25 damage.
Rockabye, baby.
Ambionitis, you are up. Forlyryz. Oh, wait, no. Before we do that, Forlyryz is going to take another legendary action to attack twice with his whip.
Rock yourself.
I wanna rock down to
Let your cabin do.
Does his legendary action heal him of all hit points he's taken in the past 10 minutes?
No, he does not have that ability.
Does anybody have that ability? Hold on.
So Forlyryz is going to go after Ambionitis and Brixius.
Fucking hates the
Wanna
brothers.
rock and roll all night.
And party every day.
Forlyryz is going to roll a natural 20 on Ambionitis, and then earlier, Ben, you said that he only needs to roll a 4 to hit Brixius.
Well, if he gets plus 14, my AC is at 18 right now.
Yeah, he needs a 2.
Well, he rolled a 2.
Oh, that means my shield is going to absorb the damage.
Okay. So you're going to, the damage being dealt to Ambionitis, it's going to be a total of 19 damage again, from slashing damage that was halved, and then from fire damage. And I need you to roll a strength saving throw. And then Brixius, because Forlyryz is going to miss, you are going to take 25 total damage that is going to bounce off your shield. And what does it look like when it bounces off your shield?
Like when the king saved Shrek from the fairy godmother's bubble blast.
Jeez, Well, I more pictured
Spoilers.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Not cool.
Spoilers.
Paul's the only one allowed to be not cool here. Well, I more picture it, so... Is this with his whip attack or whatever?
Correct. Flaming whip comes sailing down at you.
Now, I believe when we initially described the shield, it had kind of like... almost like a glimmer to it, in a way.
It was black with iridescence to it and it would shine purple in the right light.
Same.
Words. Yeah, Gene does the same thing. Gene shines in the right light, too.
I was taking a drink of water. Gene literally almost made me spit all over my books.
Well, that would have rocked so hard if he did that.
So the way I picture it is I see the whip coming and I raise my shield, and when the whip hits, instead of it reflecting off or anything like that, I picture that purple like becoming very apparent, and you can see like a glimmer within it as the energy gets absorbed into the shield.
Sick.
Very cool. And that is your reaction to do that.
Yeah.
So, Ambionitis, what is the result of your strength saving throw?
Oh, 20.
20 is just enough. Again, you dig your heels in. This time you even wrap the whip up in your arm, trying to pull it back, or trying to pull it out of Forlyryz' grip. But Forlyryz manages to release the whip, pull it back, and it is now your turn.
Well, I want to rock. Steady rocking all night long. Yeah.
Hey, it's still rock and roll to me.
Oh.
Boo. Paul, you're over.
Wait,
Paul,
we're done
you're
now.
you're overdoing
Done.
the joke.
It's done.
You took it too far.
Wait, you mean the jailhouse rock?
See,
Well,
class.
that's
School
funny.
of Rock.
Bring it back.
That's funny.
Way to bring us back. See, Paul, take notes, please.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog rocking all the time.
Rock, cool rock, even if it's old rock, still rock, rock and roll to me.
That's what I said. You're stealing my joke.
You notice they didn't laugh though.
What a good
There's
joke.
a reason
I
for
said
that.
it was funny that time.
But
That's a good joke, Tyler.
here's the thing: the delivery was much better by Tyler.
You know what? Forlyryz is going to take another legendary action.
No, he was gonna do it anyways.
We might as well shit talk, Paul.
Power kills everybody.
Roxanne!
Oh my god, Roxanne.
Roxanne.
Roxanne. Oh, that was actually pretty good.
Ah.
Roxanne.
Roxanne.
You don't have to turn off the red light.
Forlyryz looks very hurt. He's bleeding from a bunch of different wounds.
They'll see his ears.
Ambionitis, what are you going to do?
Is he still in the... He's not in the air still, is he?
Yes, he is. 30 feet above you.
Can I use my boots of speed to run 50 feet into the air?
No.
Fuck. What if I was the quickster? Captain Magma!
Does that give you enough speed for a high jump to...
Yeah, right.
If you hit the ground really hard with one action, will that propel you upwards? And then you could hit him with the other.
Yeah, can I Halo gravity hammer jump? Is that possible?
Well, if you move 10 feet and high jump, you could only go 3 plus your strength modifier, so you could only get 10 or 8 feet in the air.
Only an 8-foot vertical. You bitch.
Plus a 5-foot reach, so that would only get you up to 13 feet in the air. So you still wouldn't be able to hit him.
Smack him right in the dong.
Wait, could you add like the height of his person?
I was gonna say.
So like
I'm
6'9" plus 5 feet?
Okay, so
Okay, 14 feet in the air, plus his arm when it's outstretched with his wingspan, plus the length of his warhammer.
well that's the 5-foot reach.
Multiply by the
so-
circumference of the said warhammer, because he's
I was
going
gonna
to
say,
swing.
is
So at most we're getting 20 feet up in the air, which is still shy of the 30 feet you need.
so wait, is my reach?
A strong gust.
Tickles his toes.
Are my guys' arms in game oddly longer than they should be, like they are in real life?
Keep in mind, Brixies is directly underneath. You might be able to get an extra 6'9" off my shoulders.
6'9" plus 7 plus 8 plus 4
No, it's 5-foot reach for anything in melee range.
plus 5 plus my arm plus the Warhammer paw. I'm thinking this works.
Forlyryz is still outside of your jumping reach, so what would you like to do?
Yeah, but could this be a time like when Brixius was able to extend the laws of magic because he just tried really hard, where Ambionitis could try just really hard to get an extra foot or two higher?
What if his ancestral guardians make like a monkey ladder and he
Oh,
climbs
yeah, like
up them?
the barrel of monkeys,
Yeah.
but like reverse, where he climbs
They
up 'em.
grab onto Forlyryz' ankles and I just swing up and crack them.
You know, now that you
Hey.
bring up the ancestral guardians, I'm surprised that Ambionitis never once tried to give supernatural protection to anybody that was within 30 feet of him when they took damage.
Thanks, Dick. Thanks, Dick.
That's Spirit Shield, and I figured I would wait till people were very weak.
Yeah, he's been planning it out,
They've
Paul.
been
Let him
taking
fucking play.
they've been taking like half or like no damage for like the majority of the
Brother,
time.
take your 50 feet of hempen rope and lasso it up around his ankle, climb up the rope, and then nail him.
Right in the deck.
Forlyryz is very low. You have javelins. I think you could get him with your javelins.
I don't have javelins.
We all have javelins.
I have javelins.
Like
They
10
took
of them.
our weapons.
Oh, that's right.
Throw goosh.
And I can't throw a fucking firebolt or a fireball.
Who would have thought that height would have been the one foe of this team?
Brother, pick up a rock and throw it as a improvised
Made of rock.
weapon. Yeah, pick up a rock.
You still have the hatchet.
Yeah.
Oh, that would work.
I think it's still stuck. It's stuck in his
Wing it
forehead
too.
right now.
Oh yeah. Hold on, I did lodge it into Forlyryz. Now, when he went to fly,
And
he
he's still
teleported.
moving.
When he teleported, the hatchet stayed behind.
Just throw
He's
it.
stuck in midair.
Just throw it to me, but make sure it sticks in my hand.
Then you're paralyzed and can't throw it.
That's the point of the joke.
Yeah.
Where is the hatchet?
Wait, what if you take the hatchet, you stick it in his hand, and then you climb up his shoulders, and you jump, and as you jump, you grab him, and then you swing him upwards.
I totally understand now, Paul. When you tell me you record for 2 hours and you get like an hour 20 minutes, like I see it. I understand.
I have acid splash.
Okay, here. I will do this. Oh, actually, you know what? So, Ambionitis, you're not near the action anymore. You're not really close to the action because
You got teleported.
you're within 30
Oh,
feet.
yeah.
You're within 30 feet, so it's fine.
Here's the thing.
Here's something. So, Ambionitis, you're actually alongside Dalvia, and Forlyryz has just been flicking his whip to the right, to the left. He's been reaching out towards you. He's been reaching out towards the main group.
Swishing and flicking the shit out of it.
But Dalvia, as you're looking around trying to find a way to attack Forlyryz, she goes, Ambionitis, if you ready in action, I can teleport us up there again.
Because we know how well that's worked so far.
What is this ready action
Yeah,
you
what is
speak
this
of?
ready action? Can I just grip my warhammer very furiously?
Firmly.
Firmly
Then
grasp
firmly.
it.
You could also probably run over, pick up the axe, and then throw it.
This is true.
But I'm gonna grip my warhammer with 2 hands and get ready to rock this dude's world.
It's a 100-piece puzzle. They have the last puzzle piece left, and they're debating whether or not to eat the puzzle piece. That's what I'm seeing right now.
Correct.
But it's brown. It looks like a candy.
Starts chewing furiously.
I look at Dalvia and say, "Get me up there. Beam me up, Scotty."
All right. She is next in... Oh, wait. Forlyryz is next in order.
He's going to teleport
120 feet.
back down.
That means I'll have 30 feet of momentum to hit this asshole with. I can take the fall damage.
You understand, when he readied an action, he said he's readying it in case Forlyryz comes down next turn. He never specified for the teleport.
I just said I was ready to rock this dude's world.
By any means necessary.
Yeah, I assume that he is readying an action to hit when Forlyryz comes into range.
Hitting distance.
So Forlyryz is going to zoom straight down and is going to do a multi-attack on people in the area. So we're going to go after Brixius and we're going to go after Dosh.
Shit.
And since he is landing within 5 feet of each of you are going to take 10 fire damage. And then also Gooch is going to take 10 fire damage, and Prothean's going to take 10 fire damage. And then, since there's plus 14 to Forlyryz' attacks, Forlyryz' attack with his longsword towards Brixius is going to hit with a 26, and with the whip at Dosh is going to hit with a 27.
It misses.
Fucking sick move, bro.
Rock me harder, daddy.
Brixius is going to take 17 slashing damage and then 9 fire damage. Nope, lightning damage.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Did I do that right? Okay, so 11 plus 8. So 19 slashing damage and then, 9 lightning damage.
Okay.
And then for the whip against Dosh, you are going to take 14 slashing damage and 10 fire damage.
Good. 100% to 50% in one turn.
That brings us to Dalvia, who is now going to cast Dimension Door again, taking Ambionitis straight to Forlyryz.
3rd time's the charm.
Watch out for those legendary actions. They'll get you.
So Dalvia is going to put her hand on Ambionitis' shoulder. There's going to be a swirl of purple that will open in the fabric of space and time. It's going to suck the both of you up, and then you are both going to come flying out of space directly towards Forlyryz.
You come in with a battle cry. Oh.
Rock, beat, scissors. Fuck. What's that? You're doing it recklessly?
That would mean he would also have advantage. And I don't trust his legendary actions.
Although 2 people do have inspiration to give.
From my heart to yours, be a little glimmering light float away from Chadley's dragon chest.
24.
Oh, never mind. I take it back.
I was gonna say, I was just making sure I was doing the math right. This is important. I don't want to fuck this up, but it's 24.
Okay, well, 24 will be a success, so go ahead and roll damage.
12.
As Paul looks at a sheet of paper that says 17 health left, he
That
has to
ain't
make
gon' cut
the
it.
ultimate debate.
What does it look like when you kill Forlyryz?
Oh, shit. Nice.
Finish him.
Ooh, I actually have like this whole. Okay, if you want to explain the attack, I have like a dramatic moment we can explain because this is pretty big for us, I would say.
When I shoot his head through his ass?
Leave his head on him. I got an idea. Now, what's our parents' name, real quick? It was Stifa. Was it
Stiffa.
Was it Hammer Dome and it was Hammer Top and we had
Dimma Bottom.
Dimma Bottom. Taylor Dimma Bottom. And...
No, Hammer Bottom and Dimmatop.
Okay, that's fine. And wait, which one was Stifa?
Stifa Dimmatop and Taylor Hammer Bottom.
Okay.
It's all coming together.
So, I want to swing my Warhammer over top and hit him straight on top of his head and attempt to launch his head out of his ass, which I don't think is physically possible.
Right. So the way I see it is you come through this portal, fucking hammer down. While he's on the ground, I would like to... Hopefully he's just barely stringing on to life at this point.
Oh, can I also land on him? So, like, I have a nice soft, cushiony landing.
Yes.
And then, as he's laying down, barely hanging on to life, I would like to take my Snowfall Shuriken out and shove it into his mouth and hold his mouth shut. And then, I look up at my brother, and the first thing that comes back to Brixia's memory is when the first time we encountered Forlyryz, and I had to shield him under the bush as we watched our parents get murdered. And then I would like to look down at Forlyryz. And the way I picture it is it would be a flashback to that moment when he murdered our parents, but I'm seeing it through his eyes as he walked up the hill. The Hammer Dome in shambles. Fire, ash raining from the sky as he slaughters our parents, and I see it from that moment and that perspective. And I would like to think Ambi Nice is also seeing this. And then, after he murders our parents, out the corner of his eye, what he had missed is he sees us cowering over on the side. And I would like to lean in close to one of his ears and just whisper, Stifa, Dimitop. And Ambi Nice. I would like to picture that you come down and whisper into his other ear.
No, I definitely don't do that. I'm not soft.
Yeah, this touching moment, you're like whispering Stifa, and then all of a sudden, as he comes crashing down, finishes him off, blood splatters.
I was gonna say, I was definitely gonna crush this dude's skull with as many hits as I could get in.
Alright, so I'm sitting here, I look up to you, and just hammer comes down, smashes his face in. And as I'm squeezing his fucking jaw shut, I would like to use a bonus action to make the Snowfall Shuriken explode and just fucking wrench him.
And then move your hands out of the way before you come up with mangled fingers.
Yeah, I lift up, it looks like I just held a firecracker, but it's okay.
And Forlyryz dies.
And a ghostly apparition appears next to you.
It's a legendary action.
With a very tall cowboy hat on his head. And he goes, I'm proud of you, son. Oh, hey, Brixius, you're here too.
You see Brixius start to weep one single tear when his father discredits him yet again.
And then Forlyryz's body explodes.
Oh no.
And I need everybody that's in that area to make a dexterity saving throw. So that would not include Abe, and it would not include Jet, obviously. And Chadley.
Ooh.
You said it was dexterity?
Yes.
Will a 25 succeed?
Yes.
Thank fuck. 0 damage.
I got an 18.
15.
Got a 10.
Also got a 10.
This shit about to hurt you guys, not me.
All right. And then Hexor and Dalvia both failed as well.
How much does this fuck our day up?
Everybody that failed is going to take...
He's smiling. I hate it when he smiles. It makes me nervous.
Critical damage.
What was the fail?
20.
I'm sorry.
So anybody that rolled less than a 20, which is everybody except Gooch, is going to take 65 damage.
Damn, I'm dead.
He just
this is
perfect cell exploded.
So, what's the rules for getting killed outright?
If you drop your max HP below 0 in a single go.
Okay.
That would have been me right there. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm dead right now.
So I'm only at negative. Wait, how much did you say it was?
65.
All right, so I'm only at a clean negative 35.
Well, Brixius would have died. However, as an half-orc, we have relentless endurance.
Nice.
So instead of dropping to 0, I dropped to 1 HP.
Metal.
I can do that shit twice.
Like that scene from The Simpsons where Bart shakes a bottle for Homer so much that when Homer goes to open it, Bart opens the door and goes, April Fool, and all of a sudden,
Oh, yeah.
just ginormous explosion. Oh, my God.
Spoilers, Tyler. Jeez.
It's over 30 years old. Get over it. That brings us to 4, I think. Harry Potter dies.
Oh shit.
No. Wait, I've actually never seen all the Harry Potter movies.
Neither have I.
Oh.
All right, so Dosh is down. Brixius is at 1. Ambionitis is at
17.
How's Prothean doing?
Dead.
Shit.
Dead. Just
Straight up dead or unconscious?
Unconscious.
Okay, Prothean's down. Hexor and Dalvia,
But they're tieflings, so they take half fire.
yeah, they're going to take half damage. So they're both still up.
Does Abe see Dosh go down?
Yes.
He's going to go, no! Because Dosh still needs to pay him.
Nice.
And that's where we're going to end our episode.
I just want to say, after all that, Gooch is the healthiest. Get fucked.
I don't know. I think I might have got you.
Oh
beat.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
I
All
think
right.
Jet's feeling pretty healthy.
Those who
Get fucked.
absorbed the explosion then.
So we are almost at 3 hours of recorded material. Thank you all for sticking it out. To our listeners, we hope you enjoyed this massive battle episode against Forlyryz. I don't know how the hell our heroes are going to manage to defeat Jet, Zawodzki, and then Sargonis.
We got heals, bro.
Jet will just bully him.
We got heals, bro.
But we hope that you come back and check in for our next episode of the campaign. If you would like to hear more in between episodes, you can check us out on patreon.com/deathsavingbros for exclusive content, including bloopers, conversational recaps, and extra episodes.
There's going to be a lot.
If you would like to keep in touch with us in between episodes, you can reach out to us on social media at Death Saving Bros on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. I am personally available at HBCamper on Twitter and at HBCamper.14 on Instagram.
You can follow me on all platforms at Benfro15.
I'm at Ima_B_rad.
And you can do what Paul said and follow the Reddit. Yay.
Following is a figment of your imagination. Do not follow anything.
You can find me on the PlayStation Network as FATT-Smith.
Not playing any multiplayer
Playing
games ever.
exclusively Vermintide.
Hell yeah, brother. You can find me on Twitter where I'm going to be a rock star, baby, at 2 times Tyler, all letters, 1 word.
And you can find me on Steam at Afro Steel. I think for that account, the O is a 0. And you can also, if you must, find me on Twitter at _ incognito _
There it is.
And it's spelled exactly as it sounds.
Thank you to all of you who tuned in. For all those of you who are listening in your car, in your home, or wherever you may be, keep saving those death throws, and we'll see you on the next one. Some of the sounds and background music in this production are copyright material. The songs Hitman, Malicious, and Sardana are by Kevin MacLeod at Incompetech.com, licensed under Creative Commons Attribution License 4.0, and sourced from filmmusic.io. The songs Alden's Gone Dark, Alden's Gone Dark Piano, Attacking Varansphere Extended Cut, Belly of the Beast Combat, Blinka's Temper, Defending Varansphere, Honor in the Storm Strings, Hordebreaker, In Their Clutches, Pious Vengeance, Renouncing the Oath, Storming the Daimyo, No Percussion, and The Fiend Approaches are copyright Will Savino and the Music D20 Project. The song Frozen Village, Dusk, Mystery Action is by the Boy King of Idaho at patreon.com/Boy King of Idaho. These tracks are used with permission, all rights reserved. The tracks Behind Enemy Lines, Guerrilla Tactics, Shadowhunters are music by Orchestralis. The Death Saving Bros theme song is an abridged version of the song Run by Kai Angle, and and sourced from the Free Music Archive. This track is used with permission under Creative Commons Attribution License 4.0. You can read the full license at creativecommons.org/licenses/by/4.0/legal code.